Nisa Mulavinaka, and a very good day to you all. It's 12 noon here in Fiji, and we are so grateful and thankful that we have here with us three beautiful mompreneurs who will be sharing with us their successful digital journey. So, the main objective of today's live chat is to share with you some of the insights about our digital business. And the main topic for today is success. And this morning, there's a lot of information that we share about success. There's a lot of definition for success. There are people that are doing successful businesses. There are people that are still doing successful promotion in their workplaces, even in education. But this morning, we have with us these powerful mompreneurs who will be sharing with us what success is, or what is the definition of success, and how they've measured success through this digital business journey. So, for those of us that are tuning in for the first time, I'm Mariva, and I am one of the faces behind this business page. I am originally from Fiji, and I'm also residing here in Fiji. And we run this global digital business with my husband, and we are so thankful and grateful that we've built a big community, a big family, not only in Fiji but across the globe. And that is the main reason why we have these mompreneurs here this morning that we have not met before, and we've come to know each other through this digital journey. So, without taking much of our time this morning, I will ask my co-business partners from the US and also from Canada to introduce themselves and tell us a bit about their background. So we'll start with Manilyn. Thank you so much, Manilyn.
Good evening from my end, or good afternoon to Sis Marika and her viewers. So, my name is Manalyn Smith. So, I am originally from the Philippines, but now I am residing here in Ohio, USA with my family. I am a mom, a wife, an assistant teacher in a daycare, and also a part time home care assistant service provider, and also a proud digital business owner. So, yeah, so thank you.
Thank you so much, Manilyn, for the beautiful introduction. So I will ask Joanne to introduce herself and tell us a bit about her background.
Yes, thank you, Sis Marika. Good afternoon at your side, right? Afternoon, morning. Good evening to Sis Manolin sides, as well as to Sis Helen. So yes, my name is Joanne. I am originally also from Philippines, and I'm currently staying in Saskatchewan, Canada, with my 6 years old son. And I'm still working full time, but I'm doing this business as my side hustle, and I'm so really grateful that I found this business because I don't have to take away my time from my son doing this business because I can do this anytime and anywhere. And yeah, so for those who are new, for those who are watching Sis Marika's page, welcome, and hopefully we will inspire you, or we will get motivated you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joanne, for that beautiful introduction. So I will give time now to Helen to introduce herself and tell us a bit about her background. Thank you, Helen.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, wherever you are. And for all these people who are following Sis Marika's page, good evening. Oh, I think good morning in your side, hey? So, my name is Helen. I'm originally from the Philippines, but I'm currently living here in Saskatchewan, Canada, same as Sis Joan. We are living in the same province. So, I'm a full time mom. Working as a sport worker working with people with disabilities while running my own digital business. So this is doable for anyone who are looking for a side hustle as long as you're willing to learn. So
Mhm.
that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Helen, for that beautiful introduction. And for those that are listening in for the first time, we are all mompreneurs. We all run our own digital businesses, and we can work from anywhere, anytime. with this particular business. It's a very flexible business. It's doable and it's very portable, and it's a life experience. It's a life-changing opportunity for every one of us. We have our own stories to share, but this morning we will focus our attention on the main topic, which is success. So I will ask my co-business partners to give us an insight. What is success, and how do they measure it, especially in running this digital business from their own home or from their own provinces. Thank you so much, Manalyn. Can you start with you this morning?
Okay, thank you, Sis Marika. Yes, so success for me, how do I define success? Success for me means accomplishing, my goals, my aim, my purpose in life, in like everyday living as a mom, as a business owner, and as a worker in my job. So it can be a short-term goal or like a long-term goal, and it also can be a personal or a career-wise or a business goal, business success. So for me, I can measure, how do I define and how can I measure success in my personal. And starting this business for me, I started like 3 years ago, so it's been 3 years since I started it. So I see success on my personal, as a person, as a business owner, as a leader, as a mentor. So I saw it when I started this business without any experience. So I grow as a person from
Yeah.
the confidence that I build through this business and through mentoring people, through inspiring people. I can see myself as a successful through this, and also business wise. So I set a goal like every day. It can be like a short term goal. So for my business, and I can see and measure it through if I'm receiving any inquiries through my business, and if I'm getting leads, like people that are interested, like showing curiosity about the business, asking my questions, and I am like messaging them back, showing or telling the insights information about this business. So in that everyday goal, I see success if I was able to, impart the knowledge, the information to them to start this digital business. And also, I use this acronym. So I learned this through our masterminds and like through searching online too. This acronym, which we called SMART, to put this SMART goal. So S stands for specific goals, and M stands for measurable, and A stands for attainable, R stands for relevant, and stands for time based. So I can share a little bit about of each acronym. So S specific, so like make your goals specific and narrow it for more effective planning. And then for measurable, define what evidence will prove you're making progress and evaluate when necessary. And then A stands for attainable. Make sure you can reasonably accomplish your goal within a certain time frame. So we usually set like a short-term goal, like specific time frame for like when you want to achieve this goal, and you will you focus your goals to achieving it. And then R for relevant. So your goals should align with your values and long term objectives, your vision, what do you want to achieve, how long, and what's the value that you gave to other people, to your viewers, to your mentees, to your other colleagues. And then time based, and yeah, set a realistic and ambitious end date for specific tasks, and then you prioritize what's your short term and long term goal, especially with this digital business. So, with that, I'm going to pass it back to you, Sis Marika. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manalyn, for your inspiring sharing. And I believe that you have your own definition of success. And I'm glad that through this digital business, it has enhanced. The paving that path through this digital journey has given us a lot of opportunities. And some of us just keep watching and don't grab that opportunity. And I'm so thankful that every small step that you make, that is building up to every success in life. So thank you so much once again, Madeline, for your inspiring sharing this morning.
My
So now
pleasure. Thank you.
I'll ask Joanne to share a bit about her definition of success and how is she measuring success in this digital business. Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you, Sis Marika. I'm kinda mental block now as I listen to Sis Marilyn. It seems like, oh my God. I was like, I don't know already my thoughts, and I'm so kind of overwhelmed with what Sis Marilyn said. Yeah. So how do I define success and how do I measure success? So for me, success is same as like a learning process. Success doesn't really stop. It's a continuous that we need to achieve. Just like what Sis Manilin said, if I achieve something, I can call it success as well. If my goal for that day, for that certain time, I was able to achieve, that is success. But success is not something that I can measure, like having something that is tangible, because that's not the only way we can measure success. Is for me, I can measure it like through my personal, also mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's not only something financially and everything, or something that I got promoted from work or kind of like that. So success is really a very broad word. But for me, I kind of measure it through like that, physically, mentally, emotionally, and of course spiritually as well, and also like how I deal with other people, how I deal with my family. So in this business, if you ask me if I am successful doing this business, I would say yes, because from the beginning, from the beginning, I don't have any like business background or any business experience, but I was able to be the boss of my own. And yes, that really shows that I'm so successful, because not everyone can be like that. Not everyone can able to be their own boss, but I'm so proud to say that I am one of you guys, as a boss of your own, and with the help of our mentor, with the help of our um, coach and the global communities, that I was able to be the boss of my own. And also, I didn't have any like technical savvy, but because of that, the video based training, step by step, I was able to put up my own business. So it's really like, the success is continuing, because sometimes we are successful in this into something, but sometimes also we are not successful into something. So it's like not everything we are successful, but of course it's just a matter of time. And yes, for like, in this business, really, success is, you cannot achieve in just one time. If we are not saying we are so greedy, right? Because we wanted to have more, but success is not, it doesn't stop only like at point A. It has to be like until like letters A or whatever, if there's another kind of alphabet. So success is always a continuous one. Thank you, Sis Marika.
Thank you so much, Joanne. I love the way you define success. Describing that it takes time for you to build up, but it should be an aim that you have in life. If it takes longer or if it's faster for you to reach your goal, you have your own way of measuring success. So thank you so much, Joanne, for sharing that inspiring journey with us. Now will I ask Helen? Now Helen has a lot to say, and would love to ask her now to share with us what success is and how she can define success through this digital journey. Not Helen.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity again for being one of your guests. Success, wow. As Sis Manilin and Sis Joanne said, we define success differently. It depends how you see success is. And for me, it starts with small steps. Like as they said, it's really a broad word, so it's really hard. But for me, success is taking 100% responsibility. Like as sis Manilin said, to have that vision, but it depends on how you work on it. To take by taking 100% of that vision, because even if you set that goal, if you're not taking 100% uh, a responsibility, if you're not taking the responsibility 100%, then nothing, right? So success is about positive mindset as well. As I was listening to one of the motivational speech, they said that don't say I will be successful, you should say I am successful. That's supposed to be my first word, I am successful. It's with my mind. Yeah, and that it's about mindset, right? Because if
Mm,
you set your mind that like, yes, I'll be successful. And to be honest, when I started this business, there's always a question like, will I become like them? There's that question. There's always that self-doubt. But to be able to be here after 2.5 years, I already call that success, because to be able to run my own business without any knowledge, without any success, without any business background, not tech savvy, that's already success for me. Like
mm,
coming from a different background, sometimes you cannot avoid to compare yourself. And for me, that's already a successful. Like I always say that I'm what's that? Now I cannot remember. I cannot think of the word. I'm I'm a risk taker. I'm a risk
mm,
taker, but it doesn't mean that I'm always there. I'm a risk taker in a sense that like, okay, I'll try it. If it doesn't work, that's it. I'm always in that step, but sometimes when it's hard, like there's time that like, okay, I think it won't work for me. But for me, when I saw this one, like, okay, this is it. I want to put my head in this to be on the game 100%. Because when at the time I'm only thinking as a side hustle, right? So I was
mm,
going to be a financial advisor at that time too. I don't know anything about the financial advices, but at the time I study. And the same thing in this business, because I want to be successful. That's why I put my head in the game, to be able to learn from my mentor, to be able to learn from all the successful people, because I know that one I set that goal, as Sis Manilin said, I have that goal that in 2 to 3 years I need to be successful, or I am successful right now, but to be able to help someone, to be able to help my being a mentor right now, to be able to help these people behind me, and of course is accepting help. For me, I won't be able to be here without my mentor. And that's how I success, that's how I define success as well. It's about teamwork. And we
mm,
always hear that from all our testimonies, from all the successful people. They always say that I won't be able to be here without your help, guys. And it's true, right? To be able to help someone is to lift everyone, right? Because without helping them, how can you go up there? How can you go up top to pull someone there? Because you want everyone to be successful. You want everyone to be like you. And that's what I'm always hanging onto it, because that's what I'm learning from this business, right? The personal growth alone is a big thing. To be
mm,
able to speak here, to be able to share my thoughts, like I've never seen myself to be able to be facing this. I know there's is still uh, pounding thing in my heart, but to be able to speak that thought, like I already feel that success. It really depends on how you define success. So I think that's it for me, Sis Marika.
Thank you so much, Helen, for your inspiring sharing this morning. I have so much to mention when we started this chat, but now you've covered a lot. So thank you so much, ladies, for all that you have shared today. Well, for me personally, success in this journey is improving on my spiritual life. When I was brought up by our prayerful parents, they they always emphasize on dedicating our life to God. And without God's strength, it, only through God we will be able to pave that path that is here. And I'm so thankful that we prayed over, what decision to make. It should be the best decision, and that was one of the biggest success that I had made, is making that decision to take up this opportunity. There's so many opportunities out here. There's so many types of business, but I am so thankful that I made a very successful step into this opportunity, this zone of opportunity, out of my comfort zone, to be part of this digital business. So that is my first success in this business, and that is how I have defined success in this digital journey. And the other success that I can talk about, even for months, I've been trying to always build up on my positive vibes. That's something that keeps me going, and that is one success that I've paved in this business. Keeping a very positive mindset every time I wake up in the morning. I'm always grateful that God has given me the breath of life to help another family. So that is another success that I can define in this business. Giving Given the opportunity to help another family who is looking for a change, another family that is looking for time freedom and financial freedom. That is another way I can define success in this business. Another way of defining success is, trusting the proven automation system that we have. You know, you don't give your trust to any person just like that if you don't believe in that particular concept that is being given. But in this business, I've given my full trust to this automation system, allowing me to have more time with my family and doing things that I'm passionate about. And success is about this building capacity. This business has provided as a package. Once you become a business owner, the package is being there provided for. And I'm so thankful. I don't have to look to the left, look to the right, look for opportunities where I can learn from. But this video-based training that is being provided for is there for us to pave this journey that we've started. And I think the last one is, to this successful business, is getting my skeptical husband to join me in this business. For a long time, he's been watching from the side, trying to find out what. I'll be watching you, and we'll see where this journey will take us. It took me less than a year, and now he's my digital business partner. And today, I'm so thankful to God that through this journey, we've experienced another chapter this morning. He's taking his business with him in other parts of the world. So this business is doable wherever you are across the globe, whether I'm here in Fiji or whether he's somewhere else. I'm not really sure where he's in now, but this business is going with him. The training is going with him. So wherever he will come across the mastermind, he will continue doing this business journey. So that is the beauty about this business, and of course, building a good network and extending our network across the globe. Without this business, I wouldn't have met these beautiful ladies out here, and I'm so thankful and grateful always to God that through this business I've met so many people, and we've been helping each other through this journey. So for those of us that are here this morning, if you're still curious, if you have questions about this business, feel free to reach out and find out for yourself if this business for you. The first step that we took to start this business is to register ourselves to a website and find out for yourself if the business is for you and if it can work for us as mompreneurs based in Canada, based in the US, and right here in Fiji. This business is for anyone. It's not only for women, even though I bring in a lot of women to interview and to chat in this business page, but this is for everyone. The business is for everyday people. There's no boundaries in this business. Find out for yourself if this business is for you. If it can work for us, it can work for anyone else across the globe. So thank you once again to all our viewers. Thank you for all your support through this journey. Thank you once again to all these beautiful women that have come out sacrificing their sleeps this tonight to join us this evening. Thank you so much for all your support rendered to us right here in the South Pacific, in the beautiful island of Fiji. So till then, thank you once again, everyone, and we will be back to you in the near future. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madeline.
Bye.